Hi everybody, hope you're well. Today I will read from a book titled Siedlung, Rietholz, H+A Hubacher by Miriam, Stierle and Giulia Scotto, published by Christoph, Merian. The present book about Siedlung Rietholz at Zollikerberg in Canton Zurich is the third volume in the series Swiss Monographies, which is devoted to little-known but remarkable Swiss architecture projects from the period after the Second World War. Our aim with this publication was to augment the architectural analysis of the estate with a sociological perspective of the residents and designers. The diverse realities and stories clearly reveal the exceptional quality of the buildings and the usability of the architectural design. The high degree of individuality achieved, despite the use of standardization and prefabrication, attracted widespread attention in specialist circles. Furthermore, in this book for the first time, a closer look is taken at Annemarie Hubacher, a founding partner of the architecture practice that designed this housing estate. In 1954, Annemarie Hubacher, together with her husband, set up the office Hubacher Architekten. In 1960, Peter Isler joined the two founding partners, and the office name was officially changed to Hubacher und Isler Architekten. However, the beginning of Rietholz housing estate date back to 1958, and the use of the office plan signature in the title of the book records this moment in history. In the description of the project genesis, detailed attention is paid to identifying and acknowledging the positions and influences of the individuals who made up this collective: Annemarie Hubacher, Hans Hubacher, and Peter Isler, as well as their employees and collaborators. Generally, an architecture project has many different authors. It is not only the design architects and engineers, but also the project partners, the draft persons, the clients, and the craft people who bring a project to life. Rietholz, too, is a joint achievement in which the partners and the office staff, as well as numerous specialists, were involved and helped shape the final appearance of the project. An important concern of this book was to examine the specific contribution made by Annemarie Hubacher to the development of Rietholz housing estate. Like many other female architects, both past and present, her achievements and accomplishments were always overshadowed by those of her male colleagues. This book is a tribute to a woman who was not only a pioneering architect and talented designer, but was also mother of 3 children at a time when reconciling these aspects of life called for the greatest effort, motivation, and resilience. During the economic boom of the post-war era, numerous housing developments were built in Switzerland that shaped the appearance of the outskirts of cities and made the agglomeration into a suburban residential landscape. This urban transformation took account of population growth and increased prosperity and reflected the development of a broad middle class and a consumer society in which technology and mobility became more and more important. Rietholz at Zollikerberg near Zurich is one such housing estate. At the time, work was being reorganized and opened up, and women were increasingly gaining access to the world of work. Nonetheless, the distinction between the city as the center of commercial life, of services and the infrastructure on the one hand, and the suburbs as places to live, centers of family life and human reproduction on the other, reflects the spatial segregation of housewives and mothers. In the decades after the Second World War, urban planning reflected the inseparable entanglement of the woman and the home, which had cemented the traditional society and cultural allocation of gender roles. Only a few privileged and educated women, the rare Swiss female architects found in those decades, succeeded in extricating themselves from this disastrous link that aimed at excluding the female gender from public and political life. They achieved this by making a virtue of necessity, so to speak. They could cast off the shackles of the cozy home because, in the profession of architect and interior designing, housing was reinterpreted as a question of competence where women could lay claim to a natural excellence. The second Swiss exhibition for women's work, Safa, in 1958, made the theme living the central focus of the show. Innovative approaches illustrated new and different ways of organizing life, and new solutions based on open floor plans and flexible furniture were presented. A position that was progressive in both design and socio-political terms, and which, through technically experimental advances, fostered a more complex dimension to the concept of housing construction. Together with her office partners, Annemarie Hubacher was regarded as one of the pioneers of post-war modern housing estate design in Switzerland, not only due to the use of the little-known technology of prefabricated components, but also thanks to her carefully considered designs of living space, which, like the facilities for communal and flexible uses, catered to the residents' needs in a differentiated way. Ask for the book at your local bookstore. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.